The Stanford football team's bowl game next Tuesday is the last time the school's seniors will be suiting up for a game, and that includes a little-noticed long snapper named Austin Tubbs.
As KTVU's Scott Reiss reports, Austin won the admiration of his teammates for beating the odds and making the varsity squad despite having a neurological disorder, Tourette Syndrome.
If you blink, you might miss it. Austin Tubbs blinks often, yet misses nothing.
I blink kind of sporadically, which is one thing that I have now, which is actually kind of nice, except, I mean, like, people think I'm flirting all the time.
It's not something that he hides. It's something that he's out front with, but it's also something that's never been a problem.
T8.
When Austin was younger, it was a problem. The symptoms were more severe, the audience less forgiving.
It used to be, much tougher for him, a younger kid in school, kids are in school.
It was something that he did have to deal with, and that was kind of something that he had to push through and kind of learn how to handle.
For certain points, I would shrug my shoulders, bob my head. I had to blow on my hands one time. That one made the least sense to me. Oddly enough, I was at my most still when I was playing football. I mean, when I get down to play, I am just like a statue.
Run!
Perfect form and the perfect demeanor to go with it.
He uses it as a sense of humor, to be honest. I mean, he'll make jokes about it, and if you can laugh at yourself, what else can hurt you?
And it was always the funniest thing, because whenever I played center for a little bit, and whenever anyone went off sides, the guy's like, "Come on, you're jumping more than the guy with Tourette's. What are you doing?"
Certainly something that I feel like has given him a lot of strength now that he works well with. It's helped make him, the strong, nice guy that he is now.
This is something that I thought was just a curse that would drag me down for the rest of my life, that I would never be normal, and I realized that this is something I can use to my advantage. This is what made me who I am, and it's really how you react to adversity that shows who you are as a person.
Austin's condition might not keep him off the field, but his position on the depth chart does. See, there's not a lot of glory for the backup long snapper, just a lot of repetition, maybe some boredom on a field completely separate from where the bulk of the team practices. It's that kind of dedication that makes him the ultimate team player.
It is easily the most monotonous thing I've ever done in my entire life.
It can be a grind sometimes. Okay, I'm going out there to do the same thing 200 more times a day and 200 times more tomorrow.
All this despite knowing he would probably never get into a game.
Touchdown, Stanford!
But on August 30th, the stars aligned. Stanford was blowing out UC Davis, and in the blink of an eye, Austin got his chance.
And I ran out and lined up on the ball, and I'm like, stadium looks kind of bigger from out here.
It was awesome because it's something that he's worked so hard for and something that we finally got to see.
My favorite part, absolutely, was running off the field, because a lot of the coaches and every single one of the players and the equipment guys and all the support staff were just losing it, and they were cheering for me. People ran up and hugged me. They were really happy, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't gotten to go in as much as I want, but I have 100+ guys here that absolutely love me, that are just family to me. And it was the coolest feeling in the world, knowing that many people were happy for me.
At Stanford, Scott Reiss, KTVU Channel 2 News.